check your phone, replay conversations, schedule the meeting, replay the day, worry about said conversations. It's like the more you try to stay in control, the less control you have. It's as if we feel as humans, if you don't interfere, that particular thing won't happen. Think about how crazy that sounds. Now, Eastern philosophy points to something different, right? The difference between the Eastern methodology of being in the Western is in the Eastern traditions, we are part of a process. You are not a part of that process from the Western side. If you're from the West, you are looking at something else and trying to be the master of it. In the East, it's different. You are a part of it. You are part of an ecosystem. The word Buddha is derived from the root Bud, B-U-D, right? That means to awake, to wake up. So the Buddha is the one who has woke up. And I'll ask you to think on this too after this video, but what did he wake up from? What can you wake up from? The opposite of the Buddha is the Supta, S-U-P-T-A-H, and that's the man who sleeps, or the one who sleeps. I think a lot of this comes down to being aware, right? Awareness is something that we're going to start with a lot of places when we do these lessons, so to say. Here, I think awareness will lead to knowledge, right? Vidya, V-D-Y-A, in Sanskrit means knowledge. That is also a root in Latin for vidyare. That's where you got the word to see, right? So when you add an A in front of Sanskrit, it kind of negates it. So avidya would mean not seeing. And I think that is a main issue of what's going on in today's world. And again, the difference between the East and the West. The Western way of thinking, I think, creates a lot of anxiety and a lot of tension and a lot of pressure that's just not really needed. It's conditions that are put on you as whoever, right? Call it the Illuminati, the system, whatever. It is not a great feeling, right? To the East, and that's why I think a lot of guys like myself love this Eastern philosophy and Eastern thinking. The Indra's net, right? Indra's net is a metaphor for every element in the universe is connected to every other element, and every decision is affected by every other decision. So by you putting pressure on yourself and worrying and gripping onto something, it's for nothing. A, because you really don't have the control that you think you have, and B, you are not able to see the 7, 8, 9 plays out of said decision. So this idea of detachment, non-attachment in the East is something I always love to play around with. It's being able to be present, be alert. It's not being a hippie, it's not letting go of everything. It's just really, when it comes down to it, seeing and being a Buddha of sorts, right? Coming back to that. Letting go isn't giving up. It's just giving up the control that every outcome is under your influence. It's acting without forcing. Letting go is not passivity. It's participation without resistance. You still act. You still move forward. But instead of controlling this river, you learn to move with it. And that will change everything. The major part of this is accepting that life is impermanent. Impermanence is a key component of these Eastern religions. Life is going, it's going. Go, go, go. There's nothing for you to do. We are all in decay. It's all falling apart. Just accept it. So when you have something you're enjoying, understand that that's all you got. And that will subside. So by you holding on to that pleasure and not accepting it, letting go, that will actually turn into pain. Wasn't that fascinating? The falling apart is what makes it alive. That change that we're feeling is the Tao. And to flow with the stream and to not fight against it is living. This paradox is simple, but extremely overwhelmingly difficult. To surrender is not to resign oneself to fate, but to embrace the spontaneity and unpredictability of life. Letting go is a profound act of trust in the universe.